Welcome back to Sincerely Unique with your midweek tea.
Guys, welcome.
Hello.
So this episode we are going to talk about how special our friendship is. Yeah, because I know you guys want a friendship like this. I'm just kidding. But no, we're gonna go more into detail about our friendship because a lot of you knew or know how we met, but don't really know much about our friendship. So we just kind of want to go more into detail on that.
Yeah, we thought it would be kind of like a little get to know us kind of thing. Like she said, we've talked about how we met, but not necessarily our relationship in general. And we've gotten a lot of comments about how people think that we've known each other forever. And I think it's kind of cool to talk about how we really haven't known each other forever, but people see us as that way. So I'd like to go more in detail about that.
So let's get to it.
Deep brief of the week.
Your week, how are you doing mentally?
My week was, I feel like I have to look at a calendar. I already changed my calendar on over there, so I can't look at it. How was my week? It was okay. I was supposed to work more, and then I broke a $10,000 machine at work. It was great. But that's what happens when you train once, and that was a month ago.
Oh gosh.
So I do laser engravings on bottles. And so you put the bottle in the little machine, and then the machine does the engraving part. And I guess so I at first started out doing 2 bottles at a time, and then I only had 1 bottle left. So I put the bottle in, but when the machine went to go mark the bottle, because before it starts, it hits the little I don't know, it's like a plastic piece that
Yeah.
hits the bottle, and then figures out okay, that's where I'm going to start. So yeah, there was no bottle there, so it just kept going down, 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 and then the other bottle that was in there got stuck. I had to manually get it out. And yep, when that happened, I broke the little laser. The laser is supposed to go straight down, but it was going to the left. So it needs to be calibrated.
And what did they say when you told them you broke it?
So there's a guy whose job is the machine, or works for the company of the machine. And so originally I had asked him for help or I called him for help because no one else, I work independently, so no one there knows what I'm doing. Nobody, even my boss doesn't know what they're doing either. So yeah. So I called the guy first, and I asked him if he could help me out, and then he told me to manually get it out. And then I called him a second time. And the second time when I called him, I took the bottle out and everything, it was fine. And then I went to go put the 2 bottles back in to go and laser engrave it, and it just kept going tick, 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 but there was nothing, it was not engraving the bottle. It was just tick, 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 tick.
Oh my gosh.
So I called him again, and I was like, I think I really did break the machine. And then we FaceTimed, and I showed him what I was doing, and he was like, oh my God, you broke it.
And
So then he emailed my boss, or one of my bosses, and then I called one of them after, and I was like, yeah, I think I broke it.
were they were they upset?
She was fine about it. She was
Yeah.
gonna actually joke, saying she was gonna take it out of my paycheck.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
oh
at least she's making a joke about it.
yeah.
I guess
So
it probably happened before.
I know. And then when I went to go bring it back, because I was at a different store, so when I went to bring the machine back to the other store, the other workers there were saying that it breaks all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So this is not the first. Definitely not the first. Oh, okay. Well, then that's good. That's good news. And you are not the main person who broke it.
Yeah. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I don't know.
Well, I know.
So
I remember when you sent me a text message saying you broke it. I was like, of course this happens to Bianca. Of
I
course it does. Like
And
it's never
and
fails.
that day, like me and Connor were sharing my car because he brought his truck into Ford to get it like the handles needed to be fixed.
Mhm.
And so we were sharing the car and I like called him like right after it happened because I'm like, I can't go anywhere. Like I can't bring the machine back to the other place. I can't whatever.
Yeah.
So I called him and he didn't answer. So I called him again. I was like, come on, like I don't want to be here anymore.
Pick
It's
me
like
up.
embarrassment. Like I broke the machine. I don't want to be here. So
I quit. I
I
quit.
know. So literally it was like 2 hours after I started. I broke
Oh,
the machine.
well, I mean,
Whatever.
that's the day of Bianca. Like stuff like this happens to you. It never fails.
It never does. I swear to God, like everything just happens. I don't know what I do. I can't function. Can't function as a human.
I love it though. It's funny. Oh gosh.
Yeah, so then it was nice because then Wednesday I got a little, I got the day off.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back to work Thursday and Friday and it was fine. And then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the exciting part of my week.
Yeah.
Um, I'm like trying to just look through anything, anything. I don't know, nothing. And then we got to go on an adventure this weekend, so we got to see the waterfalls. So or a waterfall, so it was nice. I got to take pictures, and
And where was this at?
this was in Washington.
Oh, Washington.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was like right on the Washington, Idaho, but it was on the Washington
But you
side.
were actually able to explore a little bit of Washington.
Yeah.
My God.
On the out parts of it, like because we're over here, and then like it was like way over here.
Was
So
it nice and beautiful?
yes, it was. It was cold. It was definitely cold this weekend.
Ugh. Yep, it was cold over here too.
Yeah. But
I'm
today
sad.
was really nice.
It was still cold over here.
Really? It was like I mean 50s, but 50s is like it's to a New Englander, it's like spring.
Yeah. And actually tomorrow it starts being in the 50s, so I'm like kind of excited about it because I'm like it makes me feel like spring is near.
It's coming. It's coming. Even though the groundhog saw its shadow, it's coming.
I know. Yeah. Stupid hog.
I
Just
know. For real. Like
screw you.
yeah.
Okay. And how
But
are you
if
doing
you
mentally?
want to see if you want to see those photos that I took this weekend, then you can follow my photography Instagram.
Yes, you guys. She posts some really good photos and reels. Reels
I know. I do post I post reels on mine.
on your photography.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. That's where you were getting all the
The views.
views.
I know. Like even the one that I just posted. I just posted one of the waterfalls.
So I didn't see that one.
I just posted
You know,
like
honestly, I haven't even been on. So,
yeah. Like right now it has 763 views.
oh my gosh, she is getting popular, you guys. I don't think she can get friends. She's gonna forget about us.
No, I would never do
She's gonna become Insta famous, and we're gonna be in the dirt.
that. No, you guys are going to be my BFFs.
Just kidding. Never, never. That's good though.
So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then like my mental health's been good. It's been
Yeah.
up. It's been up.
Yay! We always love a good mental health because you just have to have that
You
good,
really do.
that good healthy brain.
You do.
Yeah.
So then how was your week? How are you doing mentally?
So my week was good. It was a good week. Remember I told you that I felt like I was unorganized. So I started writing down my goals for each day and then just like check marking them off. So that was going good. I'm happy I did that because it made me feel a lot better of like what I had to take care of and then, so on and so forth. My weekend was also good Didn't really do much, just stayed home, chilled with the family. And then Sunday, my sister came into town because my husband is away for 2 weeks because he's in gunnery. It kind of sucks. So yeah, having my sister here has been very like awesome because like just
Wait,
having fun. What?
yeah, I was like, well, you get to spend time with your sister. Remember we were
Yeah.
talking about it in the last episode?
So like just having family around is just like really nice and sweet.
Yeah.
So that is good. And then I know this week just started, but since we're recording, I'm kind of just gonna say I had a doctor's appointment for baby Liliana, and it was nice. I was able to get to see her, but I know that I've talked about it a little bit about how COVID affected my pregnancy a lot, and they have to keep an eye on my placenta because it can erupt at any time. And they even like measured her, like not measuring where she has to be. So like I got news that her head is not measuring where it has to be. So I'm like worried. And so I'm just like
So,
scared.
but is that normal though? Like in a normal like non-COVID situation?
It isn't because this is not even talking about COVID. This is
Okay.
like overall, you know.
Okay.
So she's not all her measurements for her body is measuring correctly. The only thing that's not measuring up to date is her head. And so that worries me a lot, obviously, because it can be a lot of things. But they really won't be able to tell me what it is until she's actually out.
Yeah.
So it like obviously has me like on the edge, just trying to stay positive, but also like it's hard to stay positive.
Yeah.
I mean, you just want the best for your baby,
Right.
especially like when it comes to like growth and health and all of that. It's just very important to me.
Because
So
you did too much yoga.
I think it is.
No, it's not.
Just
She's
kidding.
confused. You
No.
got her upside down all the time.
I'm confused.
She's like, where am I supposed to
Oh
go?
my god, why is my hair not growing? But I mean, it it's not necessarily mean anything. I mean, they said that it can just be that she's has a small head,
Hmm.
and that's what I'm just hoping for. That's what I'm praying for, and that's what I'm just trying to think. Like it's nothing, and
Well, if she has a smaller head, then it'll be easy to come out, right?
that's what they told me too. So I me feel better. I'm like, but yeah. So that is just the only thing that has thrown me off. It's just that whole thing because I'm just trying to like stay positive but also like thinking of what it can be, and that's kind of driving me crazy. So yeah, so as of right now they want to see me every two times a week. So I have another appointment on Thursday, and then by 37 weeks, if my doctor says like, you know what, we need to induce you, then they're going to induce me at 37 weeks.
And when is that?
That is like in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, so whoo, geez. Honestly, like I honestly hope that they say like let's just induce you because I
Same.
want to see her and I just want to take care of her.
Yeah.
But if not, then it's I'm still gonna be happy. I'm just like gonna be kind of impatient.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, I'm just like kind of like, oh gosh, like I honestly just like was kind of going in there with like a pause, like I was just like really happy to see her, and then like when they told me that, it just kind of threw me off, and I'm like, I didn't want to hear that. But other than that, like everything else is fine with her, like she's perfectly fine. It's just the head that worries me. So
Yeah.
we'll just continue. I'll keep you guys updated. And if you guys can send all the love and the positivity my way, then please, I really, really need it because This mommy tends to overthink things, and I think that's what
You
it is.
don't overthink as much as I do.
I know. Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of that,
I'm
no, no.
over here like, you're not an overthinker. What the
Well, when it comes to things like that, like I jump the ball. Like I
Yeah.
start overthinking things, and then I start looking up things, which is very bad. Don't look up things, you guys, because then it's gonna drive you crazy. I'm telling you right now.
No, don't look up WebMD or anything.
I literally did that when I got home, and shame on me. Shame on
No,
me.
you're
I
not
know.
supposed to.
I know, but I could not help it. I'm not a freaking doctor. I don't know. But anyways,
That's when you ask the people.
well, so I did ask the questions, but then like, yeah, yeah, my mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to try to stay positive. I have another appointment on Thursday, so I'll definitely let you guys keep you updated on Sunday when we record again. And we are going to keep this faith and positivity alive.
Yes. So how are you doing mentally?
So my week, because this is a new week, I mean, obviously my mental health is kind of like all over the place right now.
Yeah.
But my past week, it was good. Like I was on top of things, not really complaining there. But now that it's a new week, I'm just trying to keep an eye on my mental health too because of this whole thing.
Yeah.
But we'll be okay, guys. We just have to stay positive. We have to stay positive.
Positivity.
And it doesn't help that I mean, I'm happy my sister's here, but it doesn't help like my husband's not here so I can share, just hug him because, you
Yeah.
know, he's the father.
You guys can still talk though, right?
Yeah, we've been texting and he called me so I was able to talk to him and cry it out with him a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, so but yeah, we're gonna just for now on stay positive and okay,
Okay. Here we go. All
here
right.
we go. We're
Into the episode. I feel like I'm like super white.
maybe because you are. I'm just kidding.
I mean, ha.
Ah, ding.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so
I do want to say that we did make an episode about friendships.
yes.
Why friendships are important. And that one is episode season 1, episode 11.
Ooh,
So
she's on top of it.
I know I'm on top of it this time. So if you want to go listen to that episode, you can. It has nothing to do with today's episode, but I thought it was kind of cool because we are going over our friendship.
Yep. So take a listen on that one. Okay, so we did ask you guys for a couple of questions. We got a couple of people who sent us some questions, which we will answer and go further into our friendship, our special, special
Yay.
friendship. So, first question is the obvious. I'm sure we talked about it before, but we are going to go into detail on this one. How did you both become friends? Take it away.
Well, if you listen to the season 1 intro episode, then you already know. But
Yeah.
we were at another friend's baby shower. So that's where we
Gender.
first met. And I have a picture that I was trying to take a picture of someone.
It was a gender review.
Oh, okay. It was okay. It was okay. You're right. You're right. You're right. And I actually disliked Monique because she got in the way of my picture. I have it somewhere on my phone. I can post it.
Oh my gosh, I don't even remember that. Was it when Dodger came out with the balloons?
Probably. It was more, it
Yeah,
would have been one of those like moments where I was like, ooh, 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 and then like you literally got right in the picture. I was like, I hate this girl. So we technically met there, but we didn't get to talk much because she was too busy cooking.
Well, okay, so I remember talking to you. Well, when it was like dark and I was done cooking, we were talking outside and then we started talking about your Spotify and how you had different categories for your moods.
What?
Yes.
No, really? I
Yes. And
there?
then you told us I think you were starting to be vegan or something like that.
Are you
Because
sure it was there?
Yeah, because someone else, I think someone there, a couple there was already vegan, and then you start,
Giselle and her
oh, and,
husband. Yeah.
yes, and then you started talking about it. I don't.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. I don't remember the Spotify thing, but I do remember talking about going vegan.
Yeah, and then I actually, we went into the garage and I was showing you how to dance.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that? Yeah, you're like, how do you do that? And then I was all showing you, and I was like, oh my god, you're doing so good. You
You're
remember
like,
that?
oh, this girl sucks.
No, you were. I was like, this girl can move her hips. No, yeah, that's
Okay.
that was definitely how we met.
I don't remember that. I was also drinking.
Yeah, well, me
That
too.
was when I took my first like the the beer, like, the funnel where they have a
Yeah,
funnel,
the, what is it called? Beer or
a
something?
beer funnel. I don't know. That was
Yeah.
like the first time I did one of those.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't drink
No.
much.
Yeah, that's so crazy. I wasn't drunk. I mean, I was drinking. I was making people drinks, but like I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, no. Well, yeah, you were the one that taught me about how, like, if you don't want to drink like a shot or something, you just throw it over your shoulder. I was like, damn, where were you when I was freaking 21? Like, why didn't you like this?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like,
thanks.
"Oh." Oh my gosh. Should I ever tell you what happened when I did that one time? Oh, that my sister did that?
I
Like,
think you did, because I think that's what brought up the whole like throwing it over your shoulder, but I don't really
yeah.
remember.
Well, yeah, she did that one time because I mean, we told her, I mean, that's how I learned how to do it. Well, she did that one time and she hit the girl. She threw the shot at the girl who bought her the shot.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
And the girls are like, "Who the fuck threw that?"
Like,
My sister's all like, "I don't know."
not me, sorry. That's so funny.
But yeah, that's how we met, you guys. We met at a gender review, and she first hated me.
Because you got him away in my picture.
So you guys need to know, don't get in the way of her picture because she'll definitely hate you.
It's so bad.
I
I mean, hate is
know.
kind of okay, hate is a strong word. I like disliked you, but I didn't know you. And I
You
don't and
annoyed me.
what?
You were annoyed of me.
Yeah.
You're like, this
But
bitch.
then like it wasn't until we went to Julie's house. It wasn't like a
Yeah.
party. It wasn't like a party or anything. It was just like people were over.
Yeah. We were all sitting at the table and
Yeah, that's when we like, cuz we actually like hung out, like me and you. Like we sat
yeah.
next to each other.
We started talking about like what you would do, and then like, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. That's when the spark happened.
That was the fire.
The fire. Pshing. We're like, I found my soulmate.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my god." And then like I didn't remember from when we were at the gender reveal. So like I was just like, "Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
what's up?"
Hi, hi, annoying person who was in my picture. No, but
Find that
seriously.
picture.
Yeah, you seriously need to find that picture because like I don't even I don't think I've ever seen it.
I think I sent it to you. I'm pretty sure I've sent it to you before.
I don't think so.
Because it was like happy 1 year of being friends and enjoy this photo where when we first met.
What? Oh my god.
I totally sent it to you. I remember.
I mean, I never delete our messages.
Oh,
So.
here we go. Here we go. Right here. This is it.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's when they came out with the dog.
Freaking bee face.
Uh,
Got in the way. Got in the way.
you're like I can just imagine you like, what is she doing? Like, get out of my way.
Now I'm gonna look to see. I'm pretty sure.
I have a lot of photos of that day too. Maybe I have one of you in there. And then I'm probably thinking like, get out of my picture. Oh my gosh. Anyways, you guys, like sometimes you don't even think that you're gonna be friends with someone, and it just like
Yeah.
happens because like honestly did not like. I mean, I wouldn't have pictured us being friends.
No?
If it was that first night, like I wouldn't be
The
like,
first night that we met.
mhm.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
you talked about being a kindergarten teacher.
Did I?
Yes. Or like how you were a kindergarten teacher because
Yeah.
obviously you moved from New Hampshire.
Yeah.
But see, like
Okay, okay.
I remember those conversations.
Okay. I
Like,
don't remember them.
yeah, I know I can tell.
Too wasty. Too white girl wasted.
I know. Well, you were dancing and you were dancing really good. So I'm like, oh god, this girl got it.
Yeah, I can dance.
I was like, I guess we can be friends. You're not that white girl.
That's funny. Yeah.
Okay. So next question, what is it?
Was it easy becoming friends?
I mean, yeah.
I'd say yeah, because if I talked to you the first night, then obviously I was comfortable enough.
Hmm.
I sometimes it's hard for me when I meet new people to like open up.
Yeah.
So
And I think that second night we saw each other and we actually like talked and got to know each other, we were more like, oh, this girl is exactly like me. Like,
yeah,
and it was,
yeah.
we literally hit it off from there. Like, we started hanging out.
Because then we
Yeah.
did yoga.
Yeah.
You came over and we did yoga.
No, wasn't it the photos first and then yoga?
No, you're right. You're right. It was photos. You came
Photos.
over for photos.
Hmm.
Yep.
And then we started doing yoga.
And you were the only one that could drink the mimosas, right?
Was I?
Yeah. Well, because Julie and
Oh yeah, Julie was pregnant, and then Anna was, yeah. Oh
I was
yeah,
like so pumped too. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have mimosas and like this whole thing. And like, Noah will have hot
chocolate
cocoa.
cocoa, yeah. Oh my gosh. And me and Gonzo were drinking the mimosas too.
Yeah.
We were just like, yeah.
Yeah. It was fun.
It was fun. I don't think Julie was pregnant then, was she?
Yeah. Cause
Oh,
I had texted her and I was like, hey, I'm gonna have mimosas. Like if you want some, like it's fine. And then she's like, oh, well, I can't. And
okay.
then they took a picture, or I took a picture of them with holding little booties. I have little Christmas boots for my tree, like an ornament.
Yeah.
Just they're just regular boots, but like we the way that we like planned it out was that it was like them holding little booty like
Yeah.
kitty. So yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think she was like just barely.
Yeah, she was just, yeah, because she hasn't told, didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that brings me back to, that makes me miss North Carolina, just talking about it. Just talking about how we met. Like, can we go back for a little bit?
It's so warm there too. Freaking Lauren keeps posting on her stories like it's like 87 degrees or 84 degrees.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Right?
But it's probably all humid with the
Yeah.
rain and
Yeah.
stuff.
She like
That's,
posted, I think she either snapped me after she went for a run and her face was like so red and she was sweating. It was like so hot. And she posted like the temperature, when you can post the temperature.
yeah, close
Yeah.
temperature. Oh my gosh.
That's the only thing that I like really hate about North Carolina is that it's so freaking hot.
Yeah, and it would rain like every freaking day.
Yeah. But I mean, it rains here in Washington. So.
Yeah, true. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, it was really easy becoming friends. I mean, we were just the same, so.
Yeah. We just literally just needed to spend time like the two of us.
Yeah. And when we got to know each other, we're like, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Which I feel like in a normal situation, that's how it happens with like other friendships is that you just have this one like situation or conversation that you have that you just like bond together. It's just that ours literally was the second time we met,
Yeah.
as opposed to like others who it
The
happens
first,
like later,
yeah.
like years later, maybe.
And then like always having to see them, but it still doesn't spark up that friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so next one. What does it take to keep a friendship from
a just long
a
distance
dis-
friendship.
yeah, from a distance? It's I
I'm like, I just like, it's sad. Okay, it's sad.
know. You're the one crying a lot today. Something's wrong with you.
I friendships, they just get me, you know? So I already have this, because obviously my friends from home or Mariah. So it's hard keeping up. I feel like it's hard. It's just
Yeah.
like I don't know. But I
Yeah.
also feel like by having our podcast that we are able to like almost FaceTime weekly, and then like because at the beginning before we start recording, we talk about life that's
Yeah.
not going to be recorded, and then once we start recording, then we talk about the episode. So I feel like it's almost like that's like our weekly talk, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. We were able to just like talk to each other about everything. And it helps a lot. I mean, so definitely like if you have a friendship and a long distance friendship, definitely communicate with that person and
Yeah.
just let them know that you still care.
Yeah, because we're always texting, like we always like we're always on like texting or Instagram or Snapchat, or and
Yeah.
then like we have our podcast. So every week we talk with each other.
Hmm. And you know what? Like, honestly, I've never been that person to keep up with a long distance friendship. Like, I'm bad at that sometimes,
Yeah,
and
me
I'll
too.
sometimes like ignore people or just like forget to follow up with them, see how they're doing. But because of me and Bianca's friendship, I've learned to like cherish and like blossom each friendship. So like I'll check up on people even though some people don't respond or they don't really
Yeah.
but like I want to be that person who wasn't the one to like,
Break.
push them away.
Yeah.
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 So definitely learned a lot from our friendship and it being long distance. So
Yeah.
our
And
friendship is special.
the other thing too is that something I've been noticing more so here in Washington
Mhm.
is like FaceTiming. And I
Yeah.
don't know if that's just like because, well, one, all my friends are like elsewhere, but
Mhm.
like I feel like it's almost like hanging out, like, it's not
Yeah.
really like together, but it's like similar kind of sort of ish.
Yeah.
But I notice I'm FaceTiming people like more.
That's good. I don't FaceTime people, but I like text them,
Yeah.
just to make sure that they're doing good or seeing how they're doing. Because I mean, if you care about a friendship, then I think it's important to communicate with that person
Yeah.
or if you want it to keep it going.
Right.
But some people aren't like that. And I can say I wasn't like that before.
Right. And that's like me before, like in North Carolina, like that was not me at
Yeah.
all. I would just text and like Snapchat, but like it wasn't like having. So I feel like sometimes when you're texting and you're Snapchatting and you're like messaging on Instagram and stuff like that, like it's like a quick, it's like a
Hmm.
quick thing, like an update, like hey, like I don't know, look at Mason or something like that. And then like when you actually have like a conversation like on the phone or FaceTime, then you actually can sit down and like talk with the person.
Yeah. And actually understand or
Yeah.
hear what they're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Communication is key, you guys. That's key.
Any friendship. Any
Any
friendship.
friendship, relationship, whatever. Just communicate, god damn it.
What are you doing?
Mason.
He's like under the freaking desk. I don't know what he's doing. Okay.
Okay, next.
Is it hard being far away from each other?
Duh. Well, yes, because we don't get to do like our yoga.
I
Sometimes
know.
we have technical difficulties, which sucks.
I
And
know.
we don't get to explore like where we're at with each other like we did in North Carolina.
I
Because
know.
we did explore, downtown area and
I know we went up to that I remember like we went up to that one I'm so millennial right now. I am very embarrassed with my the record store.
yeah, and I was just thinking that I was like, we went up to where?
Like
But
we went to
yeah,
the record store and I'd never gone there before. So I'm
we
like,
discovered a record store and it was like hidden too.
yeah.
But it was super nice and yeah, we did a lot. And
And
so
then like yoga in the cemetery.
see, that does been of interest, and we can't do that right now.
I
Like,
know.
if we were to do that, I would have to take my computer
To
and
the cemetery.
to the cemetery.
We could do a live video like on our
Yeah.
phones. Yeah, we used to go places to do yoga. Um, but once like I get a full-time job and everything's cool, then I can
I
get
know.
a plane ticket.
So yeah, like it sucks being far away from each other, but it's not stopping us from like seeing each other, obviously.
Yeah,
Like we're planning on, I'm planning on going to Washington hopefully this year, maybe when
I
I'm done
know.
pregnant. And
I plan to go back to Colorado.
I know because there's so many places that I want to show you. I'm sure there's a lot of places you want to show me. And I can only imagine like what we're gonna be up to within those days, like
I
how
know.
much videos and pictures we're gonna be taking. So it's tough, but when we got our shit together, we will be visiting each other.
Yeah. Yep. For sure. For sure.
Okay, so last question. What do you guys do when you disagree with each other? We don't talk to each other. Like she disagreed with me, like I don't like her. No, I'm
You're
just
like,
kidding.
bye.
Like bye bitch.
I feel like we don't really disagree with each other, but then whenever you tell me advice that like I wouldn't have like thought about or like I don't know, I know like whenever I can't remember like the specific situation, but I remember when you were telling me something and you were just like you need to do this, you were like not being a hard ass but like being tough.
Just real with you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so it's not that I didn't disagree with it, like I agreed with it, but it was like different.
Yeah. It was like, fuck, like no one's ever told me that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of yeah. Yeah.
So there's that, but I don't know, I feel like we haven't had like a disagreement.
We haven't. I mean, we haven't had like an actual disagreement, but if we were to have a disagreement, I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be like block,
I'm gonna
block,
be like, bye.
bye. We can't be friends
I'm
anymore.
gonna text you and be like, I'm mad at you today. Like,
Yes, but you know what? Like,
I don't
her,
want to talk to you
like
anymore.
Bianca's friendship with I don't want to say go more into it, but like with Mariah, remember I had told you that you guys have different opinions on things, and I found that that's an awesome friendship
Mhm.
because you guys can disagree on things, but you guys can still be friends. And just because you disagree on your friend's opinion doesn't mean you can't be friends. Everyone has different opinions and you're going to agree or disagree, and it's okay. So
Yeah.
I
And
really
I
do.
think we did touch on that in like a semi recent episode.
Yes, I think it was
Which is
the
the one where you can't make somebody.
oh yeah, we can make somebody listen.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, because I mean, if you are going to be upset at your friend for not agreeing with your opinion, then I think you're immature and you need to grow up, and not everyone's going to agree with you.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So yeah, we don't have a lot of disagreements, but when we get to it, I'm sure we're gonna be able to handle it the right way. We're not just gonna like throw each other and block each other
Push you
or
under the
like
bus,
push you with the
I was just but
that's a little too
yeah,
extreme, but okay.
I was just thinking of Mean Girls.
I know. I actually just saw that movie recently.
Did you?
Yeah, that's probably why I knew what you were talking about right now.
I always like refer things back to Mean Girls or like I don't know, The Office or just I
The
don't, they
Office.
just come to me and then I'm just like if it's like the perfect opportunity to say it, like I'm just like, yeah, like
Yeah.
I got this.
But yeah, so our friendship is not perfect, but I mean, we work on it every day
Yeah.
and we try to communicate as much as possible.
Faux show.
Yeah, you guys. I know our friendship looks perfect online, but sometimes she gets on my nerves, and it's okay if your friends get on your nerves. Just kidding.
But it is okay. It is okay if
Yeah.
your friends are annoying you.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, they're supposed to annoy you, and they're supposed to be considered family.
Yeah.
So technically, not. I mean, family members are gonna annoy the hell out of you.
Right.
So you just have to
And I
learn how.
think that's what like how we see each other and like other certain friendships.
Mhm.
I wouldn't say like every friendship, but some
Yeah.
friendships is that we see each other like as family. So then we know like no matter what, like you're going to be there kind of
Mhm.
thing, you know.
Yep. Nope, it's true. We're still trying to grow our friendship, but we are on the right track.
We've been on the right track since day 2.
I know. I know, seriously. Oh my god.
Can't wait to post that picture. I'm posting it tomorrow. Get ready for our episode. Oh, a question should be like, did you hate your best friend when you first met them? Because if you didn't, then they're not your best friend.
Yeah, seriously. No, that's a good one. I wonder if there is people. I'm pretty sure. I know a lot of people who've hated the people they loved before they even became friends. Like,
Yeah. Like, well, I had a past relationship or friendship. We're not friends anymore because distance and just I don't know, weird
like,
things. But she said she didn't like me when she first met me.
yeah. I know someone who told me that I look like a bitch when they first met me.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, how do I look like a bitch? I'm like, I'm super nice.
Yeah.
I don't even have like the bitch face. Like, or maybe I do. Who knows? I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to think. No, I don't think you do.
No.
I feel like when I
Yeah.
first met you, you were smiling.
Yeah, I'm always smiling. That's weird. That's weird. Stop smiling.
Wait, stop smiling. I used to be called Smiley.
Smiley.
Yeah, because I'd be smiling all the time. Like every time somebody saw me, I was like,
That's your chola name.
yeah. And and
Las.
then I started watching my brother, and my brother, oh man, I hope he doesn't listen to this. So like my brother just gets high as a kite, and he's just like,
Oh my god, the eyes.
yeah. And so then I'm like, oh no, like, is that what I look like? Like I don't smoke weed, but like, is that what I look like?
Is that what I look like? Is that who I am?
Yeah, like, cause he just smiles all the time, like.
Oh my god, it's so funny. I love it. Well, yeah, that's everything, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this.
I know it was a short episode. I apologize.
But it's okay, you know more about us and our lovely friendship.
And I knew more. I learned something new too.
I know you did, because you did not know that we had these conversations. What the hell?
What was that?
Time for me to get off. I gotta go.
So yeah, friends.
Yeah, friends, stick together. F is for you.
Friends. I was literally gonna start that.
We're friends. We are best friends. How does it go? F
F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for ukulele. No, I think it's ukulele. N is for anything in under the deep
Oh,
sea.
it's you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anybody, anytime at all, down here in the deep blue sea.
Is it? No. Whoever's listening to this, look it up and tell us.
Please tell us who's right, who's wrong. I think this is our first disagreement.
Our first disagreement is freaking SpongeBob.
Oh my gosh. You are wrong. I know you are.
Did you look it up?
F is for friends who do stuff. Okay, yeah. So
Maybe it was like another part of the episode though.
yeah, so look at F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime and all down here in the doobly. Oh, but then it turns because it also say F is for the fire that burns down the whole town. U is for urate. Oh, that's Patrick's. I was like, damn, that's getting kind of. F is, yeah, I don't. Oh, see, the last part is F is for frolic through all the flowers. U is for ukulele.
Okay, so see.
Mm-hmm. N is for nose picking, chewing gum, and sand licking here with my best buddy. So I was right. I'm just kidding.
Up together, you is for you and me. And is for anywhere and anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue sea.
Okay, so the real version, yes, the
Yeah.
SpongeBob version.
SpongeBob. Yeah. Anyways, I was right.
She was right. She was right. I give her credit. She was right.
That's how we're handling our disagreement. She's just gonna admit that
I'm just gonna say she's right. She's right.
she's right. She's right. Okay, guys, we love you.
Bye.
Thank you for listening.
Leave us a comment.
See you next Wednesday.